Hello, sim racing enthusiasts. Thanks for tuning in to our channel once again. In today's episode, we're delving into the exciting realm of sim racing to showcase the best and most advanced PC-compatible sim racing wheels. These top-tier wheels promise to elevate your virtual racing to the next level. For those looking for a more affordable yet high-quality racing wheel for both console and PC support, check out our other video that we did. As always, you can find all the links to the products that are mentioned in this video right in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Let's dive right in. In the fifth spot, we have the all-in-one THRUSTMASTER T818 Ferrari SF1000 Simulator for PC. This wheel is a true performer, focusing on precision and realism. Its advanced features make it a popular choice for competitive sim racers looking for an edge on the competition. The THRUSTMASTER T818 Ferrari SF1000 Simulator, priced in the $1,000 range, stands as a pinnacle in sim racing. Officially licensed by Ferrari, this direct drive, force feedback racing wheel offers an unparalleled experience for PC users. Boasting a robust and realistic design, it provides a genuine feel of the track. The precision and accuracy are heightened with magnetic sensor technology. With a detachable racing wheel inspired by the Ferrari SF1000, an all-in-one solution for serious sim racers is at your fingertips, delivering a blend of performance and luxury for the ultimate gaming experience.
Ciao, sono Andrea Capoccia e sono un pilota per Scuderia Ferrari Sports Team.
I'm John Ferrari and I'm a sim driver for the Scuderia Ferrari esports team.
Ciao, sono Giorgio Simonini e sono il team manager di Scuderia Ferrari Sports Team.
You always want a wheel that gives you the possibilities to act fast, to understand what is happening on track.
You can definitely feel the curves as you go over the chicane.
Normally, as an esports driver, I never really care too much about the looks of what I use, but being a Ferrari driver is really flattering for me to drive such a branded product.
Driving with the Ferrari branded T818 is a great pleasure for all of us. It gives us the right opportunity to have a partnership with THRUSTMASTER and do well throughout our competitions.
The things you almost instantly feel driving the T818 is the sharpness of the power.
The unfiltered power definitely helps you in that regard, and it helps you be more consistent and more comfortable.
The 10 Nm torque actually feels perfect. It makes you feel perfectly what you want to feel and at the exact moment you want to feel it. The SF1000 wheel is just phenomenal. It has all the buttons you need, all the toggles you need.
The screen gives me a lot of info, where I am gaining time, where I'm losing it.
The T818 Ferrari SF1000 Simulator is a good call for esports environments.
Securing the fourth position is the Moza R12 wheelbase for PC users. This wheel is a favorite among serious gamers, offering high-end force feedback and a premium build quality. It's the perfect choice for those who demand nothing but the best. If you don't need all the console compatibility that the Logitech G Pro racing wheel offers, this is an amazing choice for PC users. The Moza R12 wheelbase emerges as a stellar choice for PC racing enthusiasts, offering a compelling alternative to the Logitech Pro at nearly half the cost. With a competitive price point, this wheelbase doesn't compromise on features. Boasting a robust build, ultra-responsive force feedback, and high-precision sensors, it provides an immersive and precise driving experience. Designed exclusively for PC users, the Moza R12 is a budget-friendly powerhouse that doesn't skimp on quality. If you seek affordability without sacrificing performance, this wheelbase stands out as an exceptional option, surpassing the Logitech Pro in value for your PC racing setup.
Aluminium square body design and compact form factor is carried over from the popular R9 wheelbase. On the exterior there are minor design changes to the aluminium body and rear housing, all with a high quality fit and finish as found on all Moza wheelbases. At the sides, along with the Moza logo, there is a small R12 logo engraved. The wheel shaft is newly designed on the R12 with the integrated quick release mount rather than a separate bolt-on part we had on earlier models. It now also has a machined cutout on the top, helping indicate the correct orientation when installing a steering wheel. At the top of the wheelbase we can find the two handy mounting points for an optional display. Moving to the back we can find the power button, USB and power connections. The R12 also features an expanded range of connection ports for the pedals, dash, shifter, handbrake and emergency stop. Although the port labelling is a little hard to see in low light conditions, it's great being able to plug in all the accessories without using additional USB hubs or ports on a PC. Located at the bottom of the wheelbase, there are 4 M6 mounting holes. The R12 can be installed and bolted onto a sim rig, or by using the optional table clamp kit, the compact size of the R12 is able to be installed onto a desk. The R12 wheelbase is compatible with PC, and the Pithouse software is used to adjust and control the wheel settings. This is used to adjust the basic force feedback strength and rotation angle, or to adjust more advanced settings. There is a selection of pre-configured preset modes for quickly setting up the wheelbase to suit the driving style. The default settings work well and can be further customised to your preference and then saved. Another important safety setting is the hands-off protection. This is especially helpful when using higher powered direct drive wheelbases. For steering wheel compatibility, the R12 wheelbase is compatible with the ES wheel, FSR formula, KS and all current V2 wheels and all future Moza steering wheels, or even aftermarket steering wheels on a separate quick release.
Now, entering the top 3, we have the SIMAGIC Alpha U Direct Drive Wheelbase for PC. This wheel is a game changer, providing a high level of realism for the money and an unparalleled racing experience. Its cutting-edge technology makes it a top pick for enthusiasts who demand top-tier performance. The SIMAGIC Alpha U Direct Drive Wheelbase is the epitome of precision for hardcore sim racing enthusiasts, priced around $1,000. Boasting a powerful 23 Nm torque motor and a rapid 26214 PPR resolution encoder, it delivers unrivaled realism and responsiveness on the PC platform. The direct drive system eliminates latency, ensuring a true-to-life driving experience. With an aluminum construction and compatibility with various wheel rims, it offers customization for the ultimate immersion. Born for the hardcore sim racing experience, the SIMAGIC Alpha U is a top-tier investment, providing unparalleled performance and realism for the most dedicated virtual racers.
everybody, Ospo, SimMagic Ambassador. We're here in Seattle for round 6 of Formula Drift. SimMagic is bringing all of these rigs with them on tour this year, and it's a great chance for people to come out and test the best equipment in the business.
This is Jonathan Castro, SIMAGIC driver. I'm one of the guys who love to try in sim racing, and I had the opportunity to have one of these bad boys here. I really enjoy it. I take it very seriously. We do whatever we do on the track, we simulate it here, and this is the best tool to do it. So I recommend you guys to stop by, check it out, drive it yourself, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. As you can see, we're having a blast here. One of the things that I really enjoyed is shifters, e-brake, and like the combination of the steering wheel. You feel like in a real car right away. That if you can hear the snapping of the transmissions, it feels like a real car. So that's something that I really enjoy. The feedback, the feeling, the pedals. Oh my God, the pedals feel so on point. You can adjust. I just came out of the car, drive this, and it feels like very natural. So this is next level, great quality, and get your excitement right away. As you can see, we're having a blast here for sure. We're tandeting, having a good time, smiling, and this is awesome, guys. This is awesome. Let's keep going.
So cool with the smoke and everything.
The good thing is you don't need to change tires or gasoline.
As many clutch kicks as I want to without destroying the clutch here. Just kicking the crap out of this clutch. Got Castro here, got Tyler on the camera, got Chris in the back here somewhere. I think I'm gonna stay here until tomorrow. This is awesome. The throttle pedal feels real. The brake pedal has a lot of resistance, and you can modify the resistance with springs. You have your clutch pedal setup that has that little step, and then not to mention the steering wheels. This is next level stuff. I wish I had this stuff when I grew up.
What are you doing here? What are you tuning? Tell me what you're tuning.
I'm tuning suspensions. Of course, we got Freddie next to me. I'm sure he's not doing stock stuff. He says it's gonna be stock, but it's not stock at all. So I gotta step up. I know how it goes. So that's the good thing about SIMAGIC. You can literally tune in everything you want, and that's what I'm doing right now. So just taking advantage of that. I have mine home, and I've been tuning in a lot and enjoying it a lot. So I'm gonna try to do that now.
What's that? I think the coolest thing about all the SIMAGIC gear is how nice it's all made. I mean, look at the steering wheels with the buttons, and it's like a real life race car wheel. And then if you look at the pedals here, we got two P1000 setups, and this one is inverted, and it has the haptic reactors to where you can sense the traction control working, you can feel the ABS, and the pedals have the right amount of resistance. The throttle pedal has pretty long throw. Brake pedal you can tune the feel. This one's pretty firm, and the clutch even has that little step. So this is as close as you can get to real car experience.
Revving up to the second spot, we present the Asetek's Invicta Direct Drive Wheelbase for PC. This wheel is a beast on the track, offering a combination of power, precision, and style. It's a go-to choice for serious racers who want to take their sim racing to the next level. The Asetek Invicta Direct Drive Wheelbase 27 Nm is the epitome of precision and power, crafted for enthusiasts seeking full immersion sim racing on PC within the $1,500 range. With an impressive 27 Nm torque, this wheelbase delivers unparalleled force feedback for a lifelike driving experience. Featuring a robust construction, it ensures durability through intense races. The brushless servo motor guarantees smooth and responsive control, while the 1080 degrees rotation provides unmatched realism. Compatible with a range of sim racing titles, the Asetek Invicta is a premium investment for those craving top-tier performance and a true-to-life connection with the virtual track.
So the Invicta wheelbase, very good. Of course, it's basically the first thing you want is to try and get the loads in the steering wheel similar to the real car. I think one thing that I really found with this wheelbase is, and also the pedals, is how easy it is to adjust the menu and the platform that you go and adjust these different forces and settings. It's very user friendly. You know, it's one of the things that can make or break an experience in a sim, and I think it's at a very good level where it represents the same sort of forces and feelings as you get in the real car. You're never gonna be able to make it, you know, one-to-one, but this comes close. You get in a position where you, after a while, when you've been driving, you kind of forget what the real car feels like because it's close enough, so you forget about it and it's not a disturbance.
Hello everyone, my name is Andre. I'm the founder and the CEO of Asetek. Today is a big day because today we are finally going to launch our wheelbases. It has been a crazy couple of years, and more or less exactly 2 years ago I had the first contact with Granite Devices about potentially acquiring some of their IP because Asetek wanted to get into the wheelbase market. Since then we have come out with several sets of pedals. We have developed, as you can see in front of me, 3 different wheelbases, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. We have 3 bases here. Some of you have seen some of it from previews and from trade shows. So first we have the Forte wheelbase here. It's 18 Newton meters, so quite a strong wheelbase. Here we have the Invicta wheelbase. That's 27 Newton meters. So that's basically from IndyCar and below. This guy here can handle pretty much everything. And then here we have the La Prima wheelbase. That's our entry level. That's 12 Newton meter. So for an entry-level wheelbase, I would say it's still quite strong. When we do the segmentation, we try not to, let's say, take out quality, take out important stuff. So what you'll see on all these wheelbases is they share similar specs. So it means no matter which product in our portfolio you pick, you actually get the same resolution. You get the same high-quality electronics. As you can also see here on the Forte, we have 4 LED strips, same as with our pedals. On the Invicta, we have 6 LED strips, and then on the La Prima, we have 0 LED strips. So that's some of the features we've taken away to hit a much lower price point, but the quality in the driving, the experience is exactly the same. We did a partnership with Mieke, who is very well known in the SimSports area, as you already know. And then we started to design the motor from our liking and from what we wanted. If I take the core of the motor here, you can see everything is metal. All vital parts are metal. We have a high quality slip ring, and when I say high quality, I mean it. We have tested it for more than 200 million activations, and still without a loss in fidelity in terms of the USB signal. Here we have the 22-bit encoder, and then we have our PCB. So everything on these wheelbases in terms of quality is exactly the same. The difference is the strength, and then a little bit on the features. So the Invicta and the Forte, they both have 5 USB ports in the back. So you can connect your Invicta or Forte pedals. You can connect future Asetek or third-party peripherals. Whereas on the La Prima, there's only a connection to the PC. You can put in a USB hub here and then have the same functionality. But in terms of shipping from our side, it's been defeatured a little bit to hit the price point we would like to hit. So another unique feature about our La Prima series and also the Forte to some extent is that we make these, let's say, stage kits where you can actually upgrade your wheelbase. You buy a new PCB, you buy a new power supply, and you buy the LED strips, and then boom, you have a Forte wheelbase. Speaking of upgrades, I know a lot of you are interested in console compatibility. And we are not at a stage now where I can say that these are console compatible, because either we have it the official way or we don't have it. What you do at home is fine with us, of course, but we cannot go out and say we support consoles when it's a hack at the end of the day. But we are actively working on it. I cannot say when we are done, because in brutal honesty, that's also up to Sony and to Microsoft. So that's the way we look at that. If you look at the Forte and the Invicta, you have both a power on button and you have a torque off button. Whereas on the La Prima, you only have the power button. Should you wish to upgrade later with the torque off, you can do that. But we believe with 12 Newton meter, torque off is not really an essential feature. These buttons, you can either mount them directly on your rig, or you can mount them on some of our mounts as well. If you look at any of these motors here, there are T-slots built in to the motor itself. So when you get it from us, there will be T-slot nuts already pre-mounted. So if you have a rig like that, or you want to drill in your table, you can do it. However, we have a variety of mounts. So let me try to go through them. What we have here is what we refer to as a table mount. Of course, you can mount it on a rig as well, but as you can see here, it can mount on a table. This is a really, let's say, simple and cost-effective way of mounting everything. We also have side mounts. If you have a rig where you have the profiles coming from the side, we have made them like this. So the idea is that you screw from your rig into this. There's M8 threads here, or the other way around. And then you attach the motor to these brackets, and then the motor will still be able to slide back and forth in the side mount. And if you use this bracket, you can take it off or you can use it. But if you use this bracket, you actually also have tilt in the mount. Then we have what we call a bottom mount. That can be mounted on your table, or it can be mounted on the table mount if you want that as well. But pretty simple again. You mount it under the motor. The motor can slide back and forth. And if you use these inner brackets, you can take them off or you can use them. If you use the inner ones, you also have tilt. So there's pretty much tilt function in all of them. I have saved, I think, for most of you, the best to the last, and that is our front mount. To mount this, you simply take off the quick connector. You take off the front piece, you put on the mount, put in 4 bolts, put on the cover again, slide this in, and then you have it. And it's very elegant, where you can see the ribs and everything from the motor goes to the front face here. And you're not required to, but it's actually possible to take the mounts from the button boxes off. So you don't need the mount, and then you mount your buttons directly into the face of the front mount. All in all, we have 4 or 5 different mounting options, and I think I can't really imagine a scenario where you would not be able to mount these. And when we ship it from our factory, you get it as the base motor, where you can mount it from the bottom, slide it back and forth, and if you want anything else, you can pick and choose between all these different mounting options. Let's talk about the quick release a little bit. When we built these and when we designed them, it was a monumental thing for me not to have the wires. We don't want to be depending on wires flapping around. We don't want to be depending on a Bluetooth signal that can potentially drop off. And we also realize that being locked into someone's ecosystem can be a little bit annoying. So the way we have tried to solve this with our quick release is actually to open it up to other steering wheel manufacturers. Let me just show you for a second how it works. You slide on the wheel, then it's mounted, and then you take it off again. So it's very easy. You have the USB connection, you have the power connection, you have everything through this simple no-play connector. So if we start with our flagship model, the Invicta, that wheelbase is 1,499.99 euros or dollars, 27 Newton meter, super high resolution, super low latency, really a great wheelbase. If you go one step down and say, I think 18 Newton meter is sufficient for me, this is a $999.99 wheelbase. That is really a great value for a wheelbase of this caliber. If we move to the left and say, okay, what about the 12 Newton meter La Prima? That will actually only be offered as a bundle directly from Asetek. And that bundle will consist of a La Prima steering wheel that we will cover in another video. It will consist of La Prima pedals that we'll also cover in another video. But the great thing is all these 3 things together, $1,349.99 or euro for a top-notch, high-resolution, high-strength, quality wheelbase.
Claiming the throne at number 1 is none other than the Simucube 2 Ultimate. This wheel is the epitome of excellence, featuring cutting-edge technology, unparalleled force feedback, and a design that screams professional racing. It's the dream wheel for those who demand the absolute best in the world of sim racing. The Simucube 2 Ultimate PC stands as the epitome of excellence in the world of sim racing, offering unparalleled precision and performance for professional racing teams, drivers, and dedicated enthusiasts. Priced in the $3,000 range, this wheel is a substantial investment, but for those who breathe sim racing, it's a game changer. Boasting a robust direct drive system, it delivers true-to-life force feedback, powered by a staggering 32 Newton-meters of torque. The ultra-responsive and precise magnetic encoder ensures an unrivaled level of detail, translating every nuance of the virtual track directly to your hands. Crafted for the most demanding users, the Simucube 2 Ultimate PC features a full metal CNC machined body, providing both durability and a sleek aesthetic. The wireless QR system simplifies wheel changes, enhancing the overall user experience. With a 24-bit resolution on the magnetic encoder, it surpasses industry standards, ensuring an immersive and authentic racing encounter. Designed for PC, this wheel is a high-performance marvel that redefines the boundaries of sim racing. While its premium price may deter casual users, the Simucube 2 Ultimate PC stands as the ultimate choice for those who demand the absolute best, delivering an unparalleled level of realism and precision for an immersive and exhilarating racing experience.
Hi, my name is Singer Rob, and I'm the driver of the number 51 Biohaven Honda for Dale Coyne and Rick Ware Racing in the NTT IndyCar Series. And today I'm going to demonstrate to you guys the Simucube 2 Ultimate. as a young athlete, it's important to have seat time. And one of the things about motorsports is that we have an off season. You know, if you're a golfer, a basketball player, a football player, you can go out and shoot hoops, you can go hit golf balls, you can go to the driving range, you can play catch with your dad, whatever else. But as a motorsports athlete, you have to go to a racetrack. You have to have the cart, car, whatever it may be, in order to get that practice time. And when I'm only driving 6 months out of the year in real life, the simulator gave me time away from the racetrack in my home or whatever else it may be, where I could develop that seat time. And although it might not be the exact same variables all the time, similar to what a racetrack has, it's very, very realistic in the sense that it's allowing my mind to connect those myelin and practice the ideas and thought processes and successes that will translate to being at a real racetrack. So previously, I drove the Simucube 2 Pro, and that was a great wheel. It had good fidelity, great feedback, and it was great for the junior ranks of open wheel racing. But when stepping up into IndyCar, because we don't have power steering, and there's a lot of downforce and a lot of grip, I needed that extra torque that came from the Simucube 2 Ultimate. And not only that, but it also increased in the slew rate. That slew rate helps me feel more on the racetrack. It gives me really good, consistent feedback that I can translate to the racetrack. And so right now, we're driving at Laguna Seca, which is a super hilly road course in California. And I actually have the wheel torque turned down so I can talk to you guys right now. But one of the beautiful things about running the Simucube 2 Ultimate at a track like this is that it's very physically demanding. So we're coming up to the corkscrew now, and you enter the brake zone, do a big brake, and then right about here, you point, land the car at the bottom of the hill there. And when I mean land the car, you're actually entering the turn and then dropping off with almost unweighted wheels. It's easy to learn a track, you know, left-hand turn, right-hand turn, straight away, off camber, etc. But it's the details that make a big difference in how you handle the car. And without a high feedback, very detailed hub, you can't feel those nuances, those details, so that when you get to the track, you become oversaturated with that. For example, Barber Motorsports Park has a lot of off camber, lots of compression, and there may be a bump there. And that bump could be the difference between hitting a wall or setting the fastest lap time. And all that it really takes is a couple miles an hour to make that error. And so having a simulator that allows me to push the limits and feel that feedback, that detail that comes from the Simucube 2 Ultimate, it allows me to understand the consequences once I arrive at the racetrack. That oversaturation in practice helps me feel normal and active in the car when I get in reality. There are many advantages to using the Ultimate. One of them is the high torque. That high torque, it may not be as important in the junior ranks because in the junior ranks, you're not dealing with this high downforce or high level grip. But as you move into the IndyCar series, we're doing speeds of 220, 230 miles an hour. And that high torque, it allows me to practice focusing on the physical side while driving those speeds, because at those speeds, there's no room for error. And one of the things I like to talk about while going at those speeds is that even though the car is going faster, as a driver, you have to slow down. You have to be more in control. And so if you're not prepared physically for that, then you're gonna make mistakes. And mistakes at 230 miles an hour mean big impacts and a lot of damage. Another thing with that is that the advantage of having higher torque is higher saturation of the driver's mind. One of the things that is really important as athletes is that we avoid what I like to call brain fade. And that's when you see mistakes made. That's when you see drivers that are way out in the lead, when they hit that rhythm, when they're by themselves, drive off the racetrack or hit the wall or whatever else it may be. And so it's my job to work on and practice oversaturating my senses all the time. So I'm not burning out, I'm not hitting that rhythm, I'm not fading. And so for that higher torque, it's really, really good to train. We're dealing with heart rates anywhere from 140 to 180 beats per minute for over 2 to 2.5 hours. And when you're doing that, your mental focus also goes away. And so you have to make sure that what you're doing at home, practicing, is even more difficult than what I'm doing in the car. And so the Ultimate wheel allows me to do that. I can tune that power up, and that extra power means that it's actually more difficult than what the IndyCar might be offering. And so I'm practicing beyond what I might see. And even if I do see that, I'm already prepared for it. So I have the wheel turned up all the way, and this is the first time that I've used it at 100%. Oh yeah, there it is. Like I'm working a lot. I'm working a lot right now. The Ultimate wheel is very realistic. One of the things that I like to feel is super high fidelity. And with a wheel that has that much power, it also, I think, allows for more fine tune. And that's a beautiful thing about the Simucube. It has a lot of tuning ability. And so as a driver, you can kind of feel it out in the race car and then tune it to be what it is in real life. And we're not always looking for what's most comfortable, because if it was comfortable, I wouldn't want the extra power, the extra fidelity. But because I want that to experience it in my home on my own simulator, I can make sure that I'm prepared for it when I get out to the racetrack. And so part of that reality is having super high frequency, super strong, good kickback, and making it consistent. Consistency is very important, because if it's an inconsistent feedback, then it's not adjustable. It's not adjustable to what the driver needs to feel. The driver needs to be able to adapt to the conditions around them. And if the conditions are always adapting around the driver, it's not going to work well. Thanks for watching. If you were interested at all in the Simucube 2 Ultimate or any other Simucube products from this video, make sure you go to Simucube.com and check it out. And feel free, if you see me at a racetrack in an IndyCar Series race or anywhere else, stop me, come say hi, talk to me about the simulator, ask questions, love to talk to you about it.
We chose the Simucube 2 wheelbase simply because it is just the best. It works across a wide range of platforms and delivers the feedback the drivers need to perform at the highest level. When you're sim racing, your feedback comes from what you can see on the screen, what you can hear, and also what you can feel through the steering wheel. And when you're driving, you're trying to feel what the tyres are doing. Is the rear slipping? Is it rotating? Are you at the limit of the grip the tyres can provide? You can't see that on screen and you can't hear that, but you can feel that. And the reality behind it is that that's all the tools that these drivers have available to them.
The Simucube 2 Ultimate feels incredibly close to real life. You can adjust it in so many ways that you can replicate the exact same forces that I felt in karting or Formula 4. You can change an incredible level of detail, for example, the force feedback or the damper settings, to really get that perfect feeling that you need.
Force feedback from the Simucube gives you the information to sort of extract all of it from the car, but at the end of the day, you have to be the one that sort of puts it all together, and your talents will make the difference.
Simucube was just the best equipment for replicating what we need within multiple simulation environments.
As always, thank you for checking out our review. Discover more about these fantastic products with the links in the description down below. If this video has brought you value and excitement, don't forget to smash that like button, drop a comment, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. See you in the next one.